So the Mavic 2 has the ability to pan its camera left, right, independent of the drone itself. And when I first heard about it, I dismissed it as just being a gimmick, one of those things that companies will install on their products as something they can brag about, but it's not anything you would use. But about 2 weeks ago, I started experimenting with it just to see what kind of footage I could get, and it's now become my new favorite feature on the Mavic 2. To do this, you just press your finger down on your screen, and then you'll get this blue circle around your finger, and then just drag your finger wherever you want your camera to go. Let me show you what I've been getting. Now, I did a video on course lock last year, and you can see that by clicking up here. But the thing about course lock is that it takes a little bit of time to set up. You have to lock in your heading, be sure that's the right direction you want to fly. Then you can point the camera by turning the entire drone and getting the shot that you want. That works really well, but it takes a little bit of time to set up and a little bit of planning. And then if you need to alter that heading, it's a little bit more tedious to reorient the drone, set up the new flight path. This panning feature, however, is something you can do on the fly. Now, I've had people tell me, well, if I want to look to the right, I just turn the drone to the right. If I want to look to the left, I turn the drone left. And that's fine. That's how we've always flown drones. But I personally like the idea of taking my drone, flying it where I want to fly, while having the camera look where I want the camera to look. I can get stuff that is more cinematic, it looks more professional, it gives me a stronger tool to make footage that looks much more cinematic, and I have a lot more control over what I film. Drawbacks to this as I see it, and one of them is that if you turn the camera a different direction than the drone is traveling, then there's a danger that you're no longer looking where you're going. And the second is if you're using one hand to move the drone forward and you're using your other hand to orient the camera, if you want to change your altitude during the same time, you're gonna need 3 hands. Just something to be aware of. I've been really happy with the results I'm getting. I've been able to get some really unique intros to scenes and some really dramatic reveals. Stuff that I haven't been able to get turning the entire drone to frame up the shot. My challenge to you guys is to go out this week, try to shoot something with this panning feature. So a lot of you guys know I've been repainting my car, and it's finally done. I finished painting 2 cars this week. I painted our 87 300ZX. 2 cars done, and I just finished painting my 85. Incredibly happy with how it came out. It's not perfect because it was me. I took your guys' advice. Thank you everyone who voted. I went with the metallic maroon. It's got these beautiful metal flakes in it, and the car's filthy right now because I'm really too lazy to go to the car wash before I shoot videos. It's not 100% done yet. I'm still waiting on a few parts to come in, so the door panels aren't in quite yet. I'm still missing my mirrors because I've some parts that still haven't come in, but it is one color. The last thing I have to do is wet sanding, and it's something I'm still learning, so it's not exactly perfect yet. There's a few spots where the clear coat's a little rough and a little hazy, but all in all, the first car that I've painted by myself, Duplicolor spray paint with 2K Max Spray clear coat, I'm pretty happy with it. Those of you guys that end up coming to Spin Up next month in Austin, you'll be able to see it because I'm going to probably drive this down. Well, the sun's gone. That's my cue to go home and clean the house. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.